schedule. So we have Yankees and Rays, and then the Astros and the Athletics. Try to get those two done as quickly as possible. What the hell? There's something's up with this uniform thing. It's like some kind of glitch that keeps those things happening. So I gotta double check it every game.
We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight, we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Tampa Bay Rays. It's baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next. Yonny Chirinos, the right-hander from Venezuela, gets the starting nod in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, taking a look at the numbers, you see that ERA a little under 4 last season. But I think his team and organization, they're expecting some bigger and better things out of him this year. We'll see if he can get off to a better start in this one.
Into the box now, Gio Urshela. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The shortstop, Gio Urshela.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Underway here in the Monday opener as the game's first pitch misses for ball 1. Dan Dero, we take a look at the Rays entering play here tonight. They come in a real funk to start the year. Still searching for what's been an elusive first win.
Yeah, Matty V, and you know what, Dero, it hasn't been a very good homestand so far. They dropped the first 3 games. They open up a new series here, and they'd like nothing more than to get into the win column to get that first win of this homestand.
Yeah, hopefully they were able to shower off that last series. A whole new ball game, new team comes in, new problems, new opportunities. Let's see what they do today.
Kiermaier, patrolling center, makes the play, 1 out.
Batting second, the third baseman, Miguel Andujar.
So 1 away here with the bases empty. And striding into the plate, it'll be Miguel Andujar. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. So let's take a peek at our umpiring crew in this one. Behind the plate is Gary Simmons.
You know, Dero, Gary Simmons, he's one of those umpires. He'll give you one thing or the other. At times his zone can be a little wide, and then he's a little more strict north and south, but he's a pretty consistent umpire.
The key, Dan, is be consistent. You want to give him the inside half, I'm okay with that, but then you can't give him away. If you're going to stay east-west, you better pick one side.
0-2, here it comes. Here's a pop-up now. And there's out number 2.
Batting third.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up DJ LeMahieu. From the stretch.
Nope, that's a ball. Count 1-0.
The 1-0 home. Is the knuckleball taken for a strike. One and 2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And another foul ball. The 1-2.
These are the great matchups that happen throughout the course of a game. I don't think as a pitcher you can give in right here. He's a great hitter at the plate. He knows it. You know it. Keep executing. Maybe get him to roll something over.
skied into straightaway right. And Meadows makes the catch for route number 3. So a fairly painless top of the first. Nothing in the Yankees half of the first. Tampa Bay's first set of swings back after this on MLB Network. Masahiro Tanaka will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
This ought to be interesting to see how this guy bounces back from last year when he had an ERA over 4. I know his team is expecting better things from him this year, and we'll see if he can continue to get a little bit better, limit the number of walks, and also limit the number of hits per 9 innings.
Stepping up to the plate, Joey Wendell. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. Slow little grounder left side. Andujar fields it cleanly, and the off-balance throw will be too late, so a good effort that time, but it's an infield single.
Hey, I can only take you inside the mind of the batter right here. Had a lot of swinging bunts in my day. Soon as that ball hits the dirt in front of you, you are getting it down the first base line. When you smell a knock, I don't care what it looks like, you are getting it down the line.
To the plate now, Jose Martinez, as he'll take a look at ball 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, they come in 2-1 on the young season and off to a good start.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Runner.
He's running. Strike taken to throw. Short hop, but they got him. Great pick and tag to catch him trying to steal.
Well, so much for that first hit of the game. Tried to press their luck and move him up to second for the steal, but it didn't work out.
One out, nobody on. Grounded up the first baseline. Reined in. And he'll step on first himself for the out.
Batting third, the right fielder.
And with that, a look at the Rays lineup card in this one. Mark, what do you have on this lineup as they go for their first win?
Well, Matty, this lineup's going to have to find a way to score early. Get this pitcher uncomfortable, stay on the attack, get into the bullpen. That's the name of the game. They let this guy settle in, he'll breeze through 7 strong.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Austin Meadows is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1.
Ball.
And low, it's a ball and a strike. 2 out, nobody on. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sitting in a good spot right here. 2 ball, 1 strike count is yet to see a fastball. Have to be sitting on one right here.
Tanaka gets the sign. Here's the 2-1. Turned on that one and crushed it. Just pulled it a little foul. Right side and right into the shift. Mayhew's got it. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Nothing doing for Tampa. Still no score. And that'll bring up Aaron Judge.
The right fielder, number 99, Aaron Judge.
First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit hard down the right field line, but that's a foul ball.
Had to be sitting something hard right there because he gave up on that pitch, but it was right down the chute.
Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. This pitch is popped up. Choi in foul ground, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Labor Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. He was one of the stars from yesterday's game as he had 3 hits in the victory. First offering on its way. He'll start him with a sinker here, but that sinks a bit too much that time. It's 1-0. Swing and a miss. Looked like the slider there. A ball and a strike. Inside and low. 2-1. Bases are empty. 1 man out. And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH.
That's just a great pitch right there. Great execution. He just got that hitter to think that pitch was knee high. Nasty diving out of the zone.
Hit hard up the middle. Oh, what a dive. He gathers the throw. Hats off to that one.
That is it.
In now, Giancarlo Stanton. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. He's set. Here it comes. There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Back goes Kiermaier. And he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Standing in, Brandon Lowe, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that first strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Out of play off to the right. It's 1-1. Pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground at first. Gloved by LeMahieu. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit. In past meetings with Tanaka, he's 4 for 14. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. Here comes the first pitch. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Running hard. He's digging for second. And now it'll rattle up against the wall. The throw is wild and he gets away. The tag comes down and they're going to get him at third. Aggressive base running there following some shoddy defensive play, but it doesn't work out for him.
Oh, you hate to see guys run into outs, especially when it's because of an unnecessary risk. He had 2 all the way, and he clearly should have just been happy with that.
At the plate, Willy Adames. And a swing from him yields a foul pop out of play to the right. He'll try to make something happen with 2 gone in the bottom of the second. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Timing just to tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Waved at and missed for the 3rd out. Not much of a chance at hitting that one, and the inning is over. Rays go in order 1-2-3. We'll move to the 3rd with no score. At the plate, Luke Voigt. He's the number 7 hitter, but he's leading off the 3rd after the first 6 guys in the lineup have been retired in order.
Yeah, it's been a great start to the guy on the mound. It'll be interesting to see if they can find a way to get to this guy before he really settles in.
Here it comes. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Here's the 1-1 pitch. And, oh, he definitely broke the plane there as he went after the pitch inside, and it's strike two. Grounded to third. He's got it. Throw to first in time, and the leadoff man is gone to start the third. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that'll bring up Gary Sanchez. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. Third inning, no score to this point. 2-0 now.
This is a spot you really don't want to be in with a great hitter like that. You can't just lay one in there, but you also don't want to run the count to 3-0.
2-1 after the foul ball there. Now here's the pitch. Now a swing and a miss here as he's down on strikes. So it's 2 up, 2 down to begin the third.
You know what was really impressive to me about that strikeout? He fell behind 2-0 to start the at-bat. That's a pretty bad place to be, but then he kind of refocused himself and came right back with 3 quality pitches in a row to sit him down. That's not easy to do, but now his focus has to hone in on getting ahead on the next guy.
Here's Brett Gardner now, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. And 2-0 as this one's taken low.
It's never advantageous to fall behind 2-0 as a pitcher, but if you're going to do it, it's far better to do it with a guy down in the bottom of the order. Time for a challenge fastball right here, though.
Outside and low, 3-0.
3-ball count right now. This looks like the best chance of getting a base runner on so far.
Here it is on 3-0. 3-1. And the count will be full. He's set. Here's the 3-2. Full count still. The next 3-2. This is chopped down the third baseline, but this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2.
Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to go a little bit further outside the zone. 3 foul balls in a row. He wants to get a swing and a miss on this next pitch.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he takes ball 4, so a good job out of the 9-hole in getting on base as we go back to the top of the order.
They haven't been able to register a hit against this guy, but at least they have a base runner here. We'll see if that leads to something.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. First offering on its way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1. A 1 pitch on its way. Line to the right side. That's a hit, the first of the game for the Yankees. And that runner will go no further than second as there are 2 aboard now.
Nothing fires me up more than watching an offensive player stay inside a baseball and drive it the other way.
And that'll bring up Miguel Andujar. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Ready with the 1-0. Got him to swing at a pitch below the knees. 1-1. Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. Inside and a hair low. It's 2 balls and 2 strikes. Slider whiffed on for strike 3. A great pitch to put an end to the inning. Yanks strand a pair. Home half of the third coming up. No score. And that'll bring in Yandy Diaz.
Leading off for the Reds, the third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball. Down. Ball inside. Ball 3.
On deck, the big bat of Mike Zunino. Sent out to straightaway center field. Gardner is there. He's got it 1 away.
Batting 8.
Here now is Mike Zunino. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
Ball, that's off the plate.
1 out, nobody on. Hit sharply on the ground. And that's through for a hit.
Dan, how hard is it to massage your way through such a deep lineup? I mean, even the 8-9 hole hitters are solid big league players.
You know, Mark, these days you're not seeing a lot of defensive specialists in the infield or outfield. If you're in that starting lineup these days, there's a pretty good job you can swing the bat.
First pitch on its way. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. In past meetings with Tanaka, he has 9 base hits in 34 tries. He's taken him deep once. The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike. Looking at his career totals, Kiermaier is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. The 1-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. So 2 are gone here in the Tampa Bay third inning. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell. Here comes the first pitch. Hit hard to short. And that's through for another base hit. He'll make it 2 for 2 in this one.
You don't get too many pitches a day in the big leagues middle cut. His eyes lit up right there. This pitcher's lucky he's not getting another ball from the umpire.
So now to the plate, Jose Martinez, as he'll go after the first pitch and bounce it into foul territory. He's set. The 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike.
Going to need to make a little bit of an adjustment with his slider release and at least tempt the hitter that it's going to be a strike.
The set and the 1-1. Smoke toward the hole. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And a good throw will wind up holding that runner at third, so the bases become loaded now with 2 gone.
Boy, this is a big inning, Bruin. How about back-to-back-to-back singles? The bags are loaded, and he is in deep trouble.
Yes, he is, no doubt about it. Nothing fires you up more than knocking the donut off your bat on the on-deck circle and realizing all the pillows are taken right now. Major traffic. You got to stay within yourself, not try and do.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. 1 run scores. And the run is in to score from second. It's a 2-0 ball game.
Hey, this one's a long way from being over, D-Roll, but that big base hit right there gives him a 2-run lead.
Yeah, Dan, without question right there. Huge at bat. Gives his team the lead. Hopefully the pitcher's able to settle down now. He's got some runs on his back, and he's able to go out and execute.
Into the box now, Brandon Lowe, as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
And here's a fastball in for strike 1. 91 miles an hour that time.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Martinez on second. Meadows at first. 2 out in the inning. He ties him up with a fastball inside. 1-2.
Take a step back right here. After 3 fastballs in a row, there is no chance he throws you a 4th.
Tanaka pauses. Here it is on a ball and 2 strikes. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that, the side is retired. So it's 2 runs on 4 base hits. No errors and a couple of men left on. On now to the top of inning number 4. Tampa Bay leads this one 2-0. Leading off the inning, DJ LeMahieu, as they'll look to get something going here and even this game up.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Strike 1 to start the at-bat. He's set. Here's the 0-1. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. One and 2 to DJ LeMahieu. And he'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2. And this ball is popped up, drifting back behind the mound. Chirinos will take it himself for the first out of the inning. Here's big Aaron Judge, 0 for 1 after a pop out in foul territory his first time through.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
Down and away, ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
This is foul right side. No runs, just 1 hit, and no errors for the Yankees so far. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes, and the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Good job of making him chase a pitch for the strikeout there.
Yeah, Matt, that's the advantage of getting ahead in the count. You can really force hitters to expand their zone and protect. And when they're in that mode, getting them to go after a pitch they can't do much with becomes a lot easier.
Standing in now, Torres. Right side, fair ball down the line. Legs churning, he's headed for second. And he'll make it to second base now with 2 gone.
Man, it looked like the pitcher was trying to get him to go fishing at a pitch out of the strike zone. He went for it all right, but he managed to catch all of that baseball, lacing it for a double in the outfield. That's a great piece of hitting.
Giancarlo Stanton now. As he takes a cold strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1.
There is a base open here, so the option to work around him is there if they want to go that route.
No runs, 2 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Weak grounder back to the mound. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now at the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, and he certainly got the wheels trying to stretch a double into a triple, but it's sort of a killer to the club when you can't leg it out.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. Off the plate and away there. 1 ball, no strikes.
That's ball
2-0.
Hey, after the double in his first at-bat, looks like he's trying to pitch around this guy a little bit.
Now the 2-0. Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Now batting.
So stepping in, Willie Adames looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Here's the pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that misses 1-1. Splitter taken here, 2-1. Line drive to left. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. He's around first, heading for 2. And he's able to hustle his way up to second as he'll reach here with a 2-base hit.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking 2 right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As Tanaka jumps ahead of him here at strike 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 0-1. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner. Pitch in the dirt, and that scoots right on by. The throw will go to third, and he's going to make it up to third here as he advances on the wild pitch.
As a former pitcher, I can tell you sometimes you're just going to have games that get away from you. He's been struggling all outing long, and that wild pitch puts a little salt into the wound. He just hasn't had it in this one.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit on the ground out to short. Oh, and he can't come up with it. And the runner scores from third as they extend their lead. It's a 3-0 game. So that'll go into the books as an E6, and he'll be kicking himself over that one. So a runner at first with one man gone, and that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. Pitch on its way now to Zunino.
1-0.
Here's a slider to start things out, looked at for ball one.
Great game plan so far by this offense. They're not chasing any of those breaking balls out of the zone.
A ball and a strike to Mike Zunino.
Hey, you know the pitcher right now, he's looking for that best friend, that double play ball. This is where you have to really be disciplined at the plate and make sure that you get a pitch that's above the knees that you can get in the air.
Slow roller down the third baseline. And he won't even think about second as he'll flip on to first for the sure out.
Now batting, center fielder.
Striding in once again, Kevin Kiermaier. He flew out in his last at bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. There's a breaking ball, but it's laid off and doesn't find the zone. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. From the belt, the pitch. Now a fastball for a called strike. It's 1-1. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Rays will settle for just the one. We played 4 full. The Rays lead it 3-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Okay, thank you, Heidi.
The first baseman.
New inning set to get underway. Settling in now, Luke Voigt. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
Ball 1, no strike.
A couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. And that swung on and missed on a pitch down. 1-1.
Not too many guys taking the mound today with this good a split. Look at the downward action on that thing. It's fallen off the table.
A ball and 2 strikes now. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Now batting.
So the base is empty here with 1 away. And the next to bat, the Dominican-born catcher Gary Sanchez. First pitch coming. Here it is. Oh, look out. Hot shot to third, and there are 2 away.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Lays off 1-0. 2 out, nobody on. Smoked the other way, high and deep to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to left. First home run of the campaign for him, and that'll put the Yankees on the board. It's a 3-1 ball game.
Well, they're still down, but this homer right there might light a fire under the whole team. Give them a spark to climb back into this thing. We'll see if this gets them going.
Now batting, shortstop.
At the plate now, Gio Urshela. Sent out to straightaway center field. Kiermaier's got a read on it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Yankees do get one on the solo homer. On to the bottom of the fifth. It's the Rays 3 and the Yankees 1. So it's back to the top of the order now. And digging in next will be Joey Wendell.
The designated hitter, Joey Wendell.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A 1 pitch on its way. Slider, and that's in there for strike 2.
0-2.
And they really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
At the plate, Jose Martinez. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
1-1. Hey! I got the count 1-2.
Swung on and lifted in the air to left center. On the move is Stanton. He can't get to it. This one's down.
Definitely tried to elevate the heater right there with 2 strikes, but caught way too much of the plate. Nice execution by the hitter.
Ready once again, Austin Meadows. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike 1.
Can't come out of his game plan right here. He knows he's a known sinker baller. I know it was a 4-seamer right there, but get back to that 2-seam. It's what his MO is.
Here comes the 0-1. That's in there. And he's deep in the hole now, 0-2.
Well, he's following the code not to miss down and into a lefty. Everything on the outer half of the plate.
Here it comes, 0-2. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball 1.
Wow, that pitch wasn't even close, and he almost chased it. If I'm the pitcher, I'm going to expand the zone even more on the next one.
The 1-2.
I got the count 2-2.
Lots of hits given up, but so far no walks. At least he's making them work to get on base. Problem is, they haven't had to work too hard.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Martinez stands at first with 1 out. Now a check swing, and he went around, says the home plate umpire. No appeal needed, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 8.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Brandon Lowe. He's grounded out and struck out in his 2 trips to the plate. Tanaka pauses. Here's the first pitch. And this is taken outside for ball 1. Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike. 3-1 our score as we play inning number 5. Line drive to center field. In there, a base hit.
Now batting, The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
To the plate now, G-Man Choi. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. A bouncer up the middle. Stopped on the slide by LeMahieu. It's in time. Rays strand a pair. And it's still 3-1. Here's Miguel Andujar now. And Dan, he and his fellow top of the order hitters haven't really offered much help for this lineup so far.
No, your 1, 2, 3 guys are the ones you look to generate a lot of action, and they just haven't been up to the task so far in this one. Still time for them to turn it around, though. We'll see if it happens.
First delivery to him on the way. This is hit down the right field line, but it's going to get out of play for strike 1. A little quick on that swing, and he finds himself behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Line towards center field. Kiermaier is there, and he has it for the first out.
Now batting, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. He got under one and popped out his last time up. Here's the first pitch to him. Grounded weakly to the left. Scooped up. And quickly there are 2 away. Now at the plate, Aaron Judge. No hits to this point.
Judge.
On its way is pitch number 75.
0-1's the count.
Lays off the slider, and it's 1-1.
Hey, a 2-out walk right here would be the tying run to the plate. Even though it's early on, you got a guy on deck that has a lot of pop.
The set and the 1-1 pitch. Back up the middle. He's right there. They'll whip this one to first in time, and that ends the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They still trail it here 3-1. Ben Heller will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 61, Ben Heller.
Trying to pick things up where we left off, Willie Adames. He'll have the opportunity to kick things off as we begin the home 6th. Here comes the first pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Got him on the good slider there. Swung on and missed as he's down on strikes for the 2nd time tonight.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Into the box now, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Fouled away. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. LeMahieu's got it. And there's out number 2.
Now batting.
So 2 outs now in the Tampa Bay 6th. And that'll bring up the catcher, Mike Zunino. First pitch on its way.
1-0.
The 1-0. And right into the shift. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Rays as the lead remains 3-1. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Torres, and he'll get us started in what's officially the back third of this one.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast. They could certainly use that right now.
Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Grounded back up the middle. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, so the leadoff man is gone here to start inning number 7. And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Here's the pitch. Action in the Rays' pen now as they've got a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. Here's the 0-1 pitch. And this is pop foul, but perhaps playable behind first. And no one can get there. He'll try it again. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Right guy, right spot. This is one of the better hitters in their lineup. Just the guy they want to see coming up now to get this inning going.
The 1-2.
Ball. 2 balls, 2 strikes.
What we're seeing here is a really smart at bat. They got to be thinking the man on the mound is getting a little short on gas, so when you go up there and make him throw a bunch of pitches, you're more likely to get a good pitch to hit or at least force him out of the game.
Lifted in the air toward the line and right. But this will wind up being a foul ball.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
And he can only battle for so long as he's finally set down here after an 8-pitch at-bat.
When you're this deep into a start, it can be really exhausting and annoying when a hitter makes you work as hard as he did right there. He got the strikeout, that's great, but he's probably thinking, get that guy out of here.
Standing in now, Luke Voit. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1.
That's where he wants that sinker to end up, but that was a nice job of laying off.
Chopper to short. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Zach Britton is out from the bullpen now as he'll make his first appearance here on the season.
Zach Britton.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier. He's 0 for 2 with a strikeout in this one.
The center fielder, Kevin Kiermaier.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
The 0-1. And a check swing here, appealed down to third, but James Kingsley says he held up. Ball 1. The 1-2.
Ball 2. 2-2. Yep.
A bouncer to the left side. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. And that'll bring up Joey Wendell. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. Now the pitch. And he popped him up. And that'll get down for a base hit.
Wow, talk about having a pretty special game. That's his third single of the game, D-Row. 3 for 4. Not a bad game.
Yeah, just not trying to do too much, Dan. Taking what the pitcher's giving him right here. If the fastball's away, shooting it the other way. If he's got something hanging in the middle of the plate, turning and burning a little bit. Nice execution.
No balls and 1 strike. Wendell, base runner at first with 1 out. 0-2 the count to Jose Martinez. Some action out in the bullpen. Couple of right-handers starting to loosen up. Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. And he missed with it. It's 1-2. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
That's a great take right there. Great pitch recognition to let that one go. Opposite-handed, that's coming across the plate. You might think you got a shot to stay inside that one.
The 2-2. Runner goes for second. He swings and misses. Throw down. Way late, and he's in there easily at second. So he can't make contact there on strike 3, but meanwhile the runner on first takes second here with 2 men away. Digging in, Austin Meadows. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, and kind of shocked he got blown away with a fastball. You could tell he was late on that one. And
it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
That's what's called getting the treatment. Everyone knows he's a power threat with the bat, so it's all about not letting him be the guy that beats you.
So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lowe. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. A ball and no strikes.
Ooh, he's really in trouble, and it's just getting worse and worse and worse. This guy needs to find the strike zone in the worst way.
The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
1 and 2.
He's looking pretty passive here, hitting with a chance to drive and a run. Gonna have to make something happen with 2 strikes now.
Britton's ready. Here's the 1-2.
Outside, that's the ball.
Swing and a miss as he chases one out of the zone for the 3rd strike, and that's the 3rd out of the inning. Rays strand a pair, but they hang on to a 3-1 lead. Chaz Rowe has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 52, Chaz Rowe.
Ready now, Gary Sanchez. A strikeout and a line out for him so far.
Catcher, Gary Sanchez.
First pitch of the at-bat. Rowe was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. The 0-1 pitch. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
The 0-2 home. Little too much bite on the slider that time, taken outside. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone. So his day is fully over as you get a look at the pitching line for the Rays starter. He was great all night long.
Yeah, he looked really dialed in from start to finish. This is the kind of outing you hope for every time you go out there. So I think he'll feel pretty good about the effort he put forth in this one.
So here's the veteran Brett Gardner as he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He went deep back in the 5th. Right side. And an off-balance throw is in time as he takes one away. Wow.
Now that.
So striding in, Gio Urshela. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's set and the pitch. And a slider runs in on him as he has to lean out of the way. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. And this is hit hard to the right side. Foul. Grounded weakly down the line toward third. But this will get foul. It's a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And a slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Oh, got him looking at the 2-seamer, and that'll end it. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score holds. It's 3-1. Adam Ottavino is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 0, Adam Ottavino.
At the plate, Ji-Man Choi. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far.
And leading up for the Rays, the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
1-0.
And now a left-hander will start to get ready in the bullpen. The 1-0. Misses for the second ball.
No strike.
And wow, that looked to be well inside, but it's a called strike. 2-1 now. Swings through it for strike number 2.
Hey, if this guy's able to execute that two-seamer down and away consistently, he's going to get a lot of swing and misses. He's going to get a lot of weak contact. He might even get a few knots on some people's shins.
The 2-2. And it's fouled away. The 2-2 one more time.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss as he couldn't connect on the two-seamer, and that's out number 1.
Leading off the inning, your job is to get on base and set the table for the inning. That was a pretty good at bat, and that he pushed the count to 3-2 and made the pitcher work, but I think he'd like to have that 3-2 pitch back. Pretty sure that was ball 4 he went after.
So now to the plate, Willie Adames, as he will take a look at a fastball in there as that strike zone expands just a little. It's 0-1. He was sat down on strikes in his last at bat. Here it comes. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. He struck him out the 3rd time he's fanned in the game.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
Into the box, Yandy Diaz. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike. His head-to-head numbers against Adam Ottavino. He's hitless in 3 at-bats. 2 out, nobody on. 1-1 pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2.
I'll tell you, if I'm pitching right now, I'm not throwing anything near the strike zone until these guys prove they can lay off it. They're just being way too aggressive.
A flip to the pitcher covering as that will retire the side. So they breeze through this half of the inning. We've played 8 full. The Rays are in front 3-1. Nick Anderson comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th.
Nick Anderson.
Striding in to start the 9th, Miguel Andujar, and they'll need him to get something going here.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
0-1 the count. Now the pitch. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
0-2.
And he'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2.
Yeah, that's the spot right there for an 0-2 pitch. Make him see if he'll chase that slider in the dirt, especially with the bases empty.
The 1-2. Fouled off. Lifted in the air to right field. Meadows has it, and there's one away. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, and he's 0 for in this one, batting out of the 3 spot. First pitch on its way. And this is low, ball one. And it's a called strike to even the count at 1. Two and 1.
Count 2-1.
Seared down the first baseline. And a reach, but it's by him as he couldn't quite get to that ball. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
That's what you call a clutch piece of hitting. Down 2 runs, he puts himself in scoring position and brings the tying run to the plate. We'll see what they do with the base open here. This one's getting interesting.
Next for New York, Aaron Judge. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And they go right after him here as he swings and misses. Strike 2.
Man, as a pitcher, you have to love pitching 0-2. Multiple ways, up, down, in and out, throw the breaking ball. A lot of different ways to get guys out.
And there's the good curveball as he set down on strikes for the second time here tonight. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch. And even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
At the plate, Torres. As he'll take a look at a strike right down the middle, it's 0-1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. And this will be a called strike 2. In trouble now as they're down to their final strike tonight. And this crowd wasn't all that big, but they've stuck around to the final out. A ball and 2 strikes.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
Last chance for the Yankees. Hit hard towards the hole. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Row. Big, and I mean big, 2-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
To the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1.
Hey, this isn't going to be an easy save. These guys are making him work for this one.
Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. 2-0 to the Yankees left fielder.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
Here's the 2-0. And a good comeback fastball there. It's 2 balls and a strike. Popped him up. And he'll make the catch to end it, and the Rays are in the win column for the first time this year as the ball game is over.
Yeah, he does surrender 1 run, so it wasn't a flawless performance. But in this game, you don't have to be perfect. You just have to be good enough to win, and he was.
3-2 the finish in tonight's game. Tampa Bay led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Yonny Chirinos earns his first win of the season. Nick Anderson hammers down the save, his first of the year. So that'll put a wrap on things here this evening. For my partners Mark DeRosa, Dan Plezak, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. This has been a special presentation of MLB Network. Good night, everybody.
The final line score for our ball.
Astros and A's. I'll be the last one for this session. I'm going to go get ready for work once I start this game. I'll set up for dinner for when I get back. I'll be back a bit early tonight because I only got to work 4 hours. Astros A's. I seriously don't know why they do this to me.
We are under the lights as the show gets you ready for another edition of Major League Baseball. Coming up, we've got a good matchup in store between the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's. It's baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jesus Luzardo, a left-handed Floridian, will get the starting assignment. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, we're looking at a guy that knows how to pitch. Last year, his ERA was just under 3.5 for the season, and I would imagine going into the offseason, he's looking to better that, and hopefully he gets off to a good start, and we'll see if that starts in this one today.
And here's the left-handed hitting Michael Brantley, and we are set for baseball here this evening. He's ready. Here's the first offering. First of 3 here to start the week as the game's first pitch is taken for strike one. And Dan Dero, this Oakland ball club entering play here tonight. They come in looking to turn things around as they've dropped 2 straight.
Yeah, Matty B, we're looking at a team right now. They're just playing some average baseball through 4 games of this homestand. They split at 2-2, Dero, and I think they expect a little bit more.
Yeah, and you don't want to be playing average baseball in front of your home fans. They need to find a way to win this game and try and take 3 out of the first 5 at this homestand.
And he's a little too high with that one. 2 balls and a strike. Fastball is looked at for strike 2.
2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
Action pitch right here, 2-2. The last thing you want to do is to fall behind the count 3-2.
Fouled away. Line to the right side. But that finds the first baseman's glove, and that's a tough first out.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up Alex Bregman. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. First pitch of the at-bat. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike. Time for a look at our umpires in this one. Behind the plate is Ed Drummond.
Yeah, Matty. Hey, you know what, Dero? This Ed Drummond, he's a good umpire. Fair umpire, good ball and strike umpire. Pretty much straight down the road.
That's all you look for, Dan. Just be consistent. I don't care if you're given 2 to 3 inches off the outside corner, but you can't do it on the inside corner. If you're going to stick to one thing and stay consistent with it, no player will have a gripe with you.
Allen has a play. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third.
Here's the second baseman, Jose Altuve, and he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Ball.
Fastball just misses. That's ball one. The 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. Here's the pitch. Swing and a miss, strike two.
Well, he's just 2 outs into his major league debut on the mound, and so far he doesn't seem nervous or like he's trying to do too much. That's easier said than done.
And the throw to first will indeed get him. It's a strikeout, score at 2-3, and the inning is over. Nothing doing here in the opening half inning. And the A's will get their first opportunity in a scoreless ball game. Jose Urquidy, the right-hander from Mexico, gets the ball here. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, it's hard to have all 4 of your pitches on, but I think if this guy can have 2 or 3 of his 4 pitches and have command of them, he's going to have a really good game.
And that'll bring in Ramon Laureano. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 22.
Now here's the pitch. Watches a fastball right there for strike one. And fellas, these Astros entering play here tonight. It appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
And he fouls this one off.
Hey, that fastball caught too much of the plate on an 0-2 count.
Lazy fly ball out to center field. Springer has a read on it. One away.
Batting second, the second baseman, Tony Kemp.
Stepping in now, the speedy Tony Kemp. Day off for him yesterday, but back out there for this one. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Hey, this offense better be prepared to pull a trigger. This starter is known to be aggressive and come right after you.
There's strike two as the hanging slider was let go. Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
One out, nobody on. Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The 1-2 is a wave and a miss. He struck him out.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
At the plate now, Marcus Semien, as he'll take a look at ball one, looking to get on base and keep this first inning alive. The 1-0 is swung on and missed, and that's strike one. And here's a fastball, not close, as he runs it to 2-1 now. And the pitch. Popped him up. Maldonado waits on it, and that retires the side. A's are gone in order. We are still scoreless. All set for the start of the inning. Striding in for Houston, Yordan Alvarez. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. In there, strike one.
Ooh, I'm shocked he got away with that one, boys. Curveball right down the middle of the plate. And for him to take that pitch looking, he had to be sitting on something else, but he should have pulled the trigger.
And it looked like the fastball got away from him there.
Hey, if you're going to throw a pitch like that to this guy, that's right where you want to miss. Any lower, and he'll probably make you pay for it.
2 balls and a strike now. And it's fouled away. The 2-2.
I got 3 and 2.
To be honest with you, I'm a little bit more afraid of the guy on deck than the guy that's up right now. If I'm on the mound, I want this guy up right now. He's the guy that's got to beat me.
Hit sharply on the ground. Chapman's got it. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
The shortstop, Carlos Correa.
Next up for the Stros, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. And the pitch.
Ball, that's out.
Now the 1-0. Hit hard down the line, but a foul ball, 1-1. And now a pitch on the way. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. A swing and a ground ball to third. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
As we look again at that double here, you can see that he was thinking too right out of the box. Smashed it down the line, and that was some great hustle to beat the throw to second to earn himself a double.
George Springer the next to hit as the changeup to him drops in there for the first strike. Correa leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Set up away with the changeup, but it's 1-1. Very high, 2-1. From the belt, kicks and deals. 2-2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Working for the punch out and the offering. Hit out towards second. Oh, and he has some trouble with it.
No, he's safe.
So that'll go down as an E4, as he certainly had his problems that time at second base. Stepping in is Josh Reddick. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips in yesterday's game. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch.
Ball in.
Hey, this is a spot as a pitcher right now you want to get a little bit greedy. Ideal would be to roll up a 2-ball. At worst, try to get yourself a strikeout.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that pitch is out.
Has to be a challenge pitch coming up here. He probably doesn't want to flirt with loading the bases.
The 2-0. 3-0 now.
If he concedes the walk here, he's in real trouble of giving up a big inning. It's not all that bad yet, but dealing with the bases loaded will make it pretty tough to wiggle out of.
Up in the strike zone, but the take sign was on. 3-1.
3-1 with 2 on, and this is where you got to be geared up for something to drive. I don't think you can just groove him one right here. You still have to try to make a competitive pitch.
Hitters count all the way. Here it comes. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. 1 there. Relay to first in time, and just like that, this side is retired. Astros leave 1. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Last half of the second set to go. That'll bring up the power hitter, Matt Olson. And he's definitely off to a fast start in the early part of the season. Here comes the first pitch.
Nope.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Chopper to short. He's got it. No problem here. 1 away.
Batting fifth, the designated hitter, Chad Pinder.
Next up for the A's, Chad Pinder. Here's the first pitch to him. Lifted in the air out to right. On the move is Reddick. He gets there, and that's the second out.
Batting fifth,
and that'll bring in Matt Chapman.
Third baseman, Matt Chapman.
First delivery to him on the way. Good changeup there to start him, but it drops a little low for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches, and when he's getting the ball in his zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
Too high, and it's 3-0. Swinging for the fences and just gets a piece of that one. Now 3-1. Can't keep that one fair either, and now the count is full. The 3-2 pitch. And this one misses high for ball 4, and they have themselves a 2-out base runner.
And I'm sure the manager is just fine with that. I mean, it's better to battle a slugger like that to the end and end up walking him than serving on up where he can really hurt you.
Chris Davis next to bat. Man at first after the 2-out walk. From the belt, the pitch. Swung on and missed for the first strike.
Jumped ahead with strike 1 there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
And he'll make it into scoring position here with 2 away, as that'll be scored a wild pitch.
Well, I know what he was thinking there. The pitch before was way out of the zone, and he was hacking. So the pitcher says, hey, if he's going to swing at that, how about this? Solid strategy, except this time it didn't work out, and it's a wild pitch.
Skied into straightaway right. On the move is Reddick. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. One left for Oakland. We'll move to the third with no score. So here's Yuli Gurriel, hoping to stay hot. He had a couple of hits, including a home run yesterday. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Down the third baseline. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play. One out now in the Houston third. And up next, the former Angel Martin Maldonado. Here's the first pitch to him. And he lays off there, 1-0. Third inning, no score to this point. Changes up on him, but that's in the dirt for a ball.
Not a great spot to be in right here, 2-0, but I'm not so sure why he's pitching this guy so cautiously. A bottom of the order guy you don't normally see getting pitched like this.
Breaking ball swung on and grounded to second. And that's the second out. Now at the plate, Michael Brantley. He hit the ball hard but lined out to start the ball game. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Oh, and it eats him up a bit.
The third baseman, number 2, Alex Bregman.
And that'll bring up the former first-rounder Alex Bregman. 1 ball, no strikes the count. That evens it up, 1-1. 2 out with the man at first. Changed up on him and dropped it in for a called strike. Now a swing by Bregman and a ball hit well to deep left into the concrete staircases and gone. Alex Bregman has just clubbed a milestone home run of sorts. It's the 100th of his career.
Well, obviously it's not easy hitting home runs, Matt, especially at this level. 100 home runs is nothing to scoff at, so I'm sure he'll be proud of this accomplishment when he gets to really think about it after a game, and you know he'll want that ball to hold on to.
So up to the plate next will be Jose Altuve. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it. And that's the third out. Astros plate 2 on the 2-run home run. We played 2.5. It's now 2-0 Houston. Outfielder Steven Piscotty the next to hit. He'll get us going in the home half of inning number 3.
Hey, we're still in the early stages in this one. They're only down by a couple of runs, but it's really key for this leadoff guy to try to get on and get a big inning started.
And here's a ball hit in the air. But this will land untouched. Right there, and it's quickly 0-2 now.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Lifted in the air to straightaway center. Springer has a read on it, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Batting 9,
Into the box now, Austin Allen. It was an 0 for 4 day for him in yesterday's loss. First pitch on its way.
Expect the guy on the mound to keep attacking the zone. He wants a quick inning, so he won't be nibbling.
And it's 1-1.
1-1.
And this is low, ball 2. 2-1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And he can't catch the corner here, so he's behind 3-1.
One thing that could nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at bat here.
A's still looking for that elusive first hit of the ball game. Swing and a line drive, but this is going to be hauled in out there at second base for out number 2.
Now batting.
Striding into the box, Ramon Laureano. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. And now a pitch on the way. Ball 1.
that's just out.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front. Hit back up the middle. And the off-balance throw gets him as he takes away a hit, and the side is retired. Nothing across here this half. 3 innings complete. The Astros on top, 2-0. Back at the Oakland Coliseum, and before we go much further, let's check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I discussed the Astros offense with Houston's manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Now at the plate, Yordan Alvarez. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
One of the keys to securing a win, they want to keep the pressure on and try to build that lead as much as they can moving into the later innings.
Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
Off the plate, ball 1. No, that's low.
Hit hard to the right side. Foul. Now the 2-1. Waves and misses for strike number 2.
Wow, great pitch right there, right? Changing speeds. How about that straight changeup? How about that swing? Howdy, if you're waving at me.
And he holds off on the breaking ball, so the count runs full. The 3-2 pitch. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
The batter, number 1, shortstop, Carlos.
Stepping into the box, Carlos Correa. He'll try to follow up the double in his last at-bat with another big hit right here.
Yeah, he did a great job to go down and get that one his last at-bat. But I got to think they're going to pitch him up, maybe elevate something in the zone. Interested to see how he approaches this next AB.
And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. 2 runs, 3 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. And there he goes towards second. Takes this the other way to right. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit. Oh, and he can't come up with it. They'll extend their lead here as the runner scores from first.
Man, that was a comedy of errors right there. They're kicking the ball all over the yard, and the runner on first comes all the way around to score. So you wonder why managers retire early? There's your answer right there.
Here's George Springer as he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Here's the 1-0.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
Softly to the right side, should get the runner to third. Throw on to first in time, 1 away.
Now batting.
So here's Josh Reddick.
Josh Reddick.
Here comes the first pitch. Outside target here, and he hits it for strike 1.
That's a tough pitch for a batter. If you're not expecting it, you'll end up with half a bat after you swing.
0-1. Here's the pitch. Lifted down the line in left. After it is Davis, but this will land untouched. Reddick behind a ball and 2 strikes.
1 ball.
Hey, the fish ain't biting there on that 0-2 breaking ball, but you got to be careful because this pitcher might throw him another one.
3 runs, 4 hits. No errors in the ballgame for the Astros to this point. Oh, right back to him on the mound. He'll send it on over to first, and a big out there as that keeps the runner anchored at third with 2 away now.
The first baseman, number 10.
So a man at third here with 2 gone, and digging in to bat next, the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And he throws the fastball by him here. 0-1. Fastball called for strike 2.
You know that nasty changeup's lurking right here. If I'm in the batter's box, I have to tell myself to stay back. I have to take pull side out of the equation, or that changeup's going to beat me.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
Great job by the pitcher right there to put him in the proverbial rocking chair. Slowed him down, sped him up, slowed him down. Let's see where he's going now.
Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. And he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. The Scotty's on the move. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. Astros forced to settle for only the 1 run. On now to the bottom half of inning number 4. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. Bottom of the inning now, so digging in now, Tony Kemp. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
Tony Kemp.
Now here's the pitch. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
Hey, this isn't exactly the way you'd like to draw it up. Not throwing a lot of first pitch strikes, but the bottom line is he's getting outs.
Here's a fly ball, well hit. On the move is Reddick. He gets there to make the play for the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 10.
Digging in, Marcus Semien.
Marcus Semien.
First offering on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The windup and the 0-1. To the left side, but it's well foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch.
I got the count 1 and 2.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Line drive to left. This will hang up just long enough to be run down in shallow left for a tough second out.
First baseman, Matt Olson.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that brings in the big power hitting first baseman Matt Olson. Pitch on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike. well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Pops this one up. Bregman ranging into the outfield. He's there to track it down, and that'll end the inning. Nothing across here this half of the inning. On to the top of inning number 5 we go. It's the Astros 3 and the A's nothing. Stepping into the box, Martin Maldonado. He'll start things out as we begin the 5th.
Martin Maldonado.
First pitch of the at-bat.
Ball, that's outside.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Popped him up. Kemp calls for it. Makes the play, 1 away. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Michael Brantley. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
Inside ball.
Now the 1-0. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is there, 2 gone.
The third baseman.
Ready to take his hacks again, Alex Bregman, as he'll look to follow up the 2-run homer he launched over the wall last time up.
Yeah, that last at bat, Danny, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Davis is under it, and that's the 3rd out. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 3-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, I talked to manager Bob Melvin during the break about his thoughts on the A's hitters to this point. And he told me, overall, he's not happy with the at-bats they're putting together. They've only managed 1 base runner in this game, so it's easy to see why he said they haven't shown much fight today. He's hoping to see someone step up and find a way to get something going, though. This game isn't out of hand, so it remains to be seen if they can snap out of this funk and climb back into this one.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And that brings up Chad Pinder. He'll start things out here in the home 5th, and it's been tough sledding for this lineup through the first half of the game.
Yeah, they haven't had any momentum going to the plate so far in this one, Matt. They need something to break their way and wake them up a bit.
Be nice to get these fans involved at some point as well. Here's the pitch.
That's a ball.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch. And this pitch is hit foul off to the left and out of play, so the count goes to 2-2 now. 3 balls and 2 strikes, a full count to the A's DH.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
Hit the other way out toward right field. Reddick has a read on it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Matt Chapman. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And now a pitch on the way. Drives it out to deep right center field. On the move is Reddick. No one can make a play on this one, and the A's first hit is going to be for extra bases. Throw won't get him.
And that's his first triple of the season. The way he exploded out of the box, you knew he was determined to get the 3rd, and he made it happen.
So a definite RBI spot here. Runner at third, one away. And that'll bring up the big-time power bat of right-handed hitter Chris Davis. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike. Davis, sometimes called Crush with a K and an H. He's currently on a one-year deal, so he stands to be a free agent at the end of this season.
You know, Matty, I know he's in the final year of his contract, but he's playing to expectations, to be honest with you. I know he wants to turn it up a little bit, though, as he approaches the end of the season and make that salary push as he heads towards free agency again.
Drilled to first. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
And here with the infield back, they were giving him the run on a ground ball, so he just takes advantage of that and drives the run home. Good approach.
Stepping in and ready for another shot, Stephen Piscotty. He'll try and start things over now with the bases empty and two away following the RBI ground ball. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Fastball misses in the dirt as he tried to get him to chase the low one. That misses. It's 2-0 now to the Oakland right fielder. Now the pitch. To third. Bregman fields it cleanly. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Some more of the colorful characters here at the ballpark tonight. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Digging in once again, Jose Altuve. He'll try and get things started as we begin inning number 6. Here comes the first pitch. Taken, and that one catches the bottom part of the strike zone. Looks like a right-hander's gotten up to throw now in the Oakland pen. And boy, they're really giving him fits inside now as he can't get extended there, and it's 0-2 now. And now he'll foul this one off as well to fall behind here. No balls and 2 strikes. Another 0-2 coming. And a good curveball gets him swinging for wrap number 1.
I think that curveball is a big reason why he's able to turn things around in this start after a rough beginning. It's got some good bite to it. So that tells me he's doing a nice job of snapping it off out front. Really finishing that pitch like you're supposed to.
In now, Yordan Alvarez. As the first pitch to him is off the plate for a ball, 1-0. Big swing and a miss at the changeup, a ball and a strike.
It's been more than 2 innings since this guy's allowed anyone to reach base. He looks pretty unbeatable on the bump right now.
1-2, here it comes. Liner in there for a base hit. And this will kick off the base of the wall.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here comes Bob Melvin now out of the Oakland dugout. And a change is forthcoming, as that's going to do it for his starter here this evening. So he'll depart after 5 1/3 innings of work and with no shot to win the decision. Yusmeiro Petit will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Number 36, Yusmeiro Petit.
Carlos Correa will be his first assignment out of the bullpen as he'll stand in with a runner in scoring position at second and one away. He's ready. Now the pitch. No balls and a strike to count. We're in the 6th inning here in a 3-1 ball game. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And this one's in the dirt. Good job there as the count goes to 1-2. Fouled off.
He got a mistake right there, but missed it. Can't foul that pitch off in a big spot. 0-2 count. Heater caught too much of the zone.
And that's high for a ball. It's 2-2. Runner at second here with one man out. And that one never threatened the zone. It's gone full now to 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home is swung on and missed. He got him.
The center fielder, number 2.
So coming to the plate, George Springer. In previous matchups with Yusmeiro Petit, he hasn't had much success, just 2 for 11. And it looks like they'd rather go after the next guy as the intentional walk signal comes here with 2 away.
Well, they felt it was better to take the bat out of the hands of a guy like that. He's just too dangerous, and they decided they'll take their chances with the next guy in the lineup.
Into the box, Josh Reddick. It's been an 0 for 2 effort for him to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0. A ball and a strike. The 1-1. Lifted the other way out to left center. Davis is after it. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the side. 2 left for the Astros, and it's still 3-1. Standing in, Austin Allen. He'll start things out in their half of the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that, quite frankly, has been non-existent today.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
First offering on its way. Drilled right back up the middle, but that finds its way through for a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second.
Well, the pitcher can't really worry about that one. I mean, it was only their 2nd hit of the game, so he's doing a lot of things right. Let's see if he can leave him out there now.
Standing in now, Ramon Laureano. Grounded down the third baseline. But this is foul for the first strike. A runner at second, nobody out. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
So back-to-back sliders for strikes. Does he come back with yet another?
Hey, not normally a good plan to throw 3 consecutive sliders in a row. This guy's slider is so good, I think he might throw it again.
The 0-2 delivery. Hit in the air to right field. Reddick is there, and he'll bring this one in. Ready for another shot now. Tony Kemp. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch. And that's in there for strike 1. Now some action out in the Houston bullpen, as it appears both a lefty and a right-hander are up to throw. Oh, and 1, here it comes.
1 ball, 1 strike. Two balls, 1 strike, and count.
1 out and a runner on second base. And that changeup makes him jump. A swing and a miss.
Hey, I love the mindset of this pitcher right here. Try and dominate and execute a fastball in, and then get the guy sitting inside trying to be quick to everything, and then pull the string a little bit on a nasty changeup.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Not a time to fool around right now on a 3-2 count with the middle part of the order coming up. Expect a good pitch to swing at.
Pulled high in the air out to right field. Reddick on the run. He gets there, and that's the second out. Ready for another chance. Marcus Semien, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch of the at-bat. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Reddick has a read on it, and that ends the inning. The A's strand 1. They still trail it here 3-1. J.B. Wendelken will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season. Now the Cuban import Yuli Gurriel. He'll match up with a new pitcher to begin their half of the 7th. He's set. Here it comes. Now a drive out to left center field. And this will get all the way to the wall now. And he is into second as he kicks off the 7th with a leadoff double.
Now batting.
He just tattoos this ball right here. Tried to sneak a fastball in on him? No way. Drives it to deep left center field gap, and that was a nice job to get the barrel around in time to score that baby up.
Into the box now, Martin Maldonado, as he will take a fastball in there at the knees for strike 1. We're in the 7th inning with a good finish brewing. 3-1 our score. Slurve, and he jumps ahead here 0-2.
Wow, not sure what you're looking for right there, but that one was pretty much middle center cut. Tough pitch to take.
Maldonado behind the ball and 2 strikes.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one, but in this situation he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
And he got him.
He's not going to feel good about that at bat, nor should he. You have to want to swing the bat, but he just stood there and looked at 4 straight pitches. Hopefully, we'll see him get a little bit more aggressive next time.
Here's Michael Brantley. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. He's working on a 1 for 3 thus far. A ball and a strike to Houston's leadoff batter.
Clearly staying away from him in this at bat with that runner in scoring position tells me they're trying to force him to reach for something and maybe roll over on it.
The 1-1 is laid off for ball 2. Three balls and a strike to Houston's left fielder.
Every base runner in a close game like this really matters, so you can't afford to be giving out free passes this late.
Runner at second here with 1 man out. Called strike, and that'll run it full.
Full count.
Good battle. Count remains full. Fouled away. Count still full, 3-2. Payoff pitch one more time. Swing and a miss, and they'll dodge a major bullet that time. 2 away.
Now, after back-to-back strikeouts, he's got a real good chance of making that leadoff double pretty much meaningless. He's made some good pitches, and these hitters have really failed driving him in or at least getting him over.
Stepping in now, Alex Bregman, as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. Back up the middle and in for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he will beat the throw home. It's a 4-1 score now.
Hey, D-Roll, that's a big RBI right there to stretch this lead to 3. Takes a lot of pressure off your pitcher going into the bottom part of the inning.
Yeah, Dan, no doubt. As an offense, all you're trying to do is put your pitchers in positions to be successful. Giving them that 3-run cushion has to make you feel good.
So now to the plate, Jose Altuve, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Comes set, and the 0-1. And he fouls this one off. A runner on first with 2 away. And a fastball in the dirt that's taken for a ball. And look out as that fastball ran in and got him. Ouch, man.
Whoa, he looks a little frustrated out there, and I don't blame him. He gives up a couple of hits early inning, and then he plunks this guy. He's fighting himself a little bit, so they might want to head out to the mound and try to calm him down.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, Yordan Alvarez. It was a 2-bagger for him in his last at-bat. First offering on its way. Starts him with a good rising fastball there for strike one.
I don't blame the batter for pulling the trigger right there. Those fastballs light up your eyes, and you can occasionally do damage with them, but he wasn't able to catch up with that one.
From the belt, the pitch. Stays alive, still 0-2. Two down, runners at first and second. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Hey, this is a big pitch right here. Can't allow them to tack on any more runs. Let's see if he attacks his zone or buries something in the dirt.
Squared that one up just a little late.
Lucky he got a piece right there. He was definitely late on that pitch after seeing a previous off-speed pitch.
Ball two.
I love these grinder at bats right here. Kind of a la Wade Boggs in the early 80s, where he would just foul off strikes that he didn't want to hit and wait for that pitch he was certainly sitting on and drive it off the monster.
Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Well, he came right back in there after he hit the previous batter. I like that. If you're going to work inside, you're going to hit a few guys, but you can't let that change your game plan.
Hits this one hard the other way. Taken in by Simeon. Throw to first in time, and the big inning is avoided as the side is retired. Astros forced to settle for only the one run. We'll move on now to the bottom half of the seventh. Get up and stretch. Astros lead this one 4-1. And that'll bring up Matt Olson. He's batting cleanup in this one, but will get us started here in the inning as they look to wake up the bats.
Yeah, not much to get excited about with just a single notch on the scoreboard, but you have to give credit to where it's deserved. The pitching on the other side has been really impressive.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And right into the shift. Gurriel scoops it up, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out. Next will be the designated hitter, Chad Pinder. No hits for him to this point, not unlike many of his fellow teammates. Now here's the pitch.
Oh, that's okay.
Very impressive outing so far. His command has been spot on. Even when he misses his spot, it isn't out over the heart of the plate. He's throwing quality pitches.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. Hit down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. We're in the seventh now. 4-1 our score to this point. Changed things up on him, and he got him to swing through it. 1-2 now.
Wow, that was an ugly swing right there, and that tells us all we need to know. Nobody's picking the baseball up off this guy.
Bregman gloves it. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting.
So that brings up the always intense Matt Chapman. Tripled and scored in his last at-bat, and we'll see what he does for a follow-up act here. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And this is just off the outside corner for a ball, 1-0.
You know, over the course of a full season, you're going to have some clunkers, and this certainly looks like one. By the look on the manager's face, he's going to probably call a meeting after this.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. 2 out, nobody on. Little tardy on that swing as it's well wide of first. The 1-2. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. 1-2-3 go the A's. They trail it 4-1. Lou Trevino will come on out of the bullpen as he'll be appearing in his 3rd game this season.
Lou Trevino.
Digging in, Carlos Correa, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Correa.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. In there, and it's 0-1.
He'll be fine coming out of the bullpen in this one if he can keep the ball around the knees like that.
Foul tip held on to behind the plate at strike 2.
0-2 count. You could do just about anything you want right now. Up, down, in, out, hard, soft. Good time to be a pitcher.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and that's the first out.
Well, he certainly wasn't intimidated on the mound right there. He had to stare down a really good hitter, and instead of working around the zone, he challenged him with 3 straight good pitches. I like that he didn't give his opponent too much credit.
At the plate, George Springer, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. No hits to this point. Down and away, ball 1. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And now a curveball that's low and in the dirt for a ball. It's 2-1. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Due next is Josh Reddick as he gets ready in the on-deck circle. And a full count to George Springer. It's 3-2.
He got a swing and a miss on that last pitch, but that's not the location he wants to live in against a hitter of this quality.
And it's fouled away. Once again, a 3-2. Hard on the ground towards short. Simeon's there. On to first, and there are 2 down.
Now batting.
Coming to the plate now, Josh Reddick. It was a fly out for him in his last trip. Reddick waiting, and now the pitch. That hits the outside corner. It's strike 1. 8th inning, 4-1 is our score. Now a fastball here, not close, and it's 1-1 now. Lifted down the line in left. Davis is there, makes the catch, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Astros as they hold on to a 4-1 lead. Joe Smith is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 38, Joe.
Now batting, Chris Davis. He was retired via the ground ball last time up.
Leading off for the A's, the left fielder, Chris Davis.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Drilled to the left side, right to him. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. And there are the final numbers for the Astros starting pitcher. He was on point from the get-go this evening.
Hey, what a great job of mixing speeds and mixing up his pitches. 2 hits allowed in this one. Dominant performance.
So that'll bring up Stephen Piscotty as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Smith was known as a short relief specialist, a guy who came in, got 1 or 2 big outs, but with the new pace of play rules, they're forcing a change for this right-hander. And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Now here's the pitch. Out in front here is this one scorched foul to the left. He's set and the 2-1 pitch. This one's down to third. Reined in. And the off-balance throw gets him. Nice play for the out. Now in the box, Austin Allen. And they're down to their final 4 outs here, Dan.
Yeah, it's not looking too good for them right now, Matt. They've got a significant hill to climb, but they've got to take it one bat at a time. A couple of guys get on, and then who knows what could happen.
He's set and the pitch.
Ball. Count 1-0.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Hot shot down the line. And this will stay inside the third base bag. A fair ball. Around first, he's digging for second. And he is into second with a 2-out double.
You know, D-Roll, there's been some great pitching in this one so far. After that knock, that's only the 3rd hit of the game, and we're getting late into this one.
Yeah, they always say you got to tip your hat to the opposition sometimes. Well, I think this offense is tired of tipping its hat. They got to start to swing the bats a little bit better. That's their 3rd knock of the game. I know it's late, but maybe they can get something going.
At the plate now, Ramon Laureano. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Up and in here as he had to bend out of danger.
Everyone relax. Not a fastball right there. Obviously a little arm side run. He missed his spot. No big deal.
It's 2-1 to the A's leadoff batter.
I got 2-1 to count.
2 out here and a runner at second. Hard on the ground toward short, and that's through into left, a base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with 2 away, they didn't like their chances there.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Stepping up now, Tony Kemp. And Dan, this could be a real make or break situation at this point in the game.
Yeah, Matt, at least scoring 1 run in this inning is so important to them to possibly get back into this thing. Baseball doesn't have a clock, but you only have 27 outs to work with. They're running out of those pretty quick.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch. Fouled off. Oh, and 2. Here it comes.
A swing and a miss at a sinker. The strikeout retires the side. Inning is over.
A's strand a couple. And this is still a 4-1 ball game. Joaquin Soria enters from the pen to start the 9th inning as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the ninth in this one. Digging in and looking for more, Yuli Gurriel.
The first baseman, number 10, Gurriel.
First delivery to him on the way. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1.
You know, something to keep in mind, they're really burning through that bullpen, and this is only the first game of the series. Definitely could have an impact on the rest of the series and maybe even the whole week ahead.
1-0 count. Here it is. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. All over the place to start the ninth. It's 3-0 now. The pitch. That one's in there. 3-1. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Laureano is right there. 1 down.
Now batting, catcher.
Stepping in, Martin Maldonado. He was punched out looking at strike 3 last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system, especially now he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot, has to put the ball in play.
Ball 1. Now some action in that Oakland bullpen as it looks like a lefty started to get it going down there. The 1-0. Fouled away. 1 out, nobody on. Hit the target, but this is low. 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Now the pitch. And he fouls this one off. And that's a swinging strike 3 in the dirt. Allen has it. And he makes the throw to first. Maldonado is retired. 2 down now. So the batting order turns over now and set to go Michael Brantley. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here. Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
Hit on the ground for Simeon. It's short. Scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. Astros go down 1-2-3, but they lead it 4-1. Roberto Ozuna comes on looking for a save here in the bottom of the ninth inning.
Number 54, Roberto Ozuna.
So striding forward now, Marcus Semien will start things out against Roberto Ozuna, who for his part goes for the save in this one.
Hey, not impossible, but highly improbable. Even when you're at home to score 3 runs off a closer like this guy, they've got the work cut out for him.
The 1-0 home.
Someone on this offense needs to take it upon themselves to have a quality AB and start the line moving again.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Swing and a miss, and that'll get a groan from the home supporters here. 1 away.
When your closer comes in and strikes out the first guy he faces, everyone on the team can kind of take a deep breath. Still have 2 more outs to get, but retiring that leadoff guy is always huge when you're trying to shut a game down.
Now the pitch. And it's fouled away. And he misses here with a slurve, even at 1-1. Ozuna rarely finds himself in much trouble out of the bullpen, at least in terms of giving up base hits. He's proven to be a tough guy to barrel up. 1-2 now as that one's fouled off. Bases are empty, one man out. And he strikes him out as well. So make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first two men he faces out of the bullpen.
Well, you have to feel pretty confident about the way this one's going to end up as a manager. 2 hitters, 2 strikeouts from the closer. There's not a whole lot more he can do to instill confidence that he's going to wrap this thing up without any problem.
From the stretch. A ball and no strikes. That one will get out of play, and the count evens up at 1-1. Now the pitch. And this is swung on and missed, so now they find themselves down to their final strike tonight.
Boy, he looks strong out there on the mound this inning. He's got a chance to punch out the side in order, and against the middle of the order, too.
2 out, nobody on. Last strike now for Oakland. Fouled off. Has them down to their final strike. Here it comes. And a swing and a miss as they definitely had him reaching for that one. And this ball game is over.
Well, just another day at the office for these guys. That stretches their winning streak to 5, and they're playing well in all 3 phases of the game. Pitching, fielding, and hitting. Who knows how long this will last?
A 4-1 finish in this evening's game. The Stros led this game from the 3rd inning on and never wavered. Jose Urquidy gets the win on the mound, his first of the year, as he finishes 7 innings with only 2 hits allowed. Roberto Ozuna strikes out the side to record the save, his 3rd of the campaign. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Fans, our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Astros, 4 runs, 7 hits, no.
For tomorrow, before I head off to work, should be back earlier than I was last night. So hopefully before 11, maybe 10. We'll see about that. Till then, see you later.